Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another reading. So this is going to be a special, very quick and straight to the point reading on the full moon that is happening in the sign of Cancer today, January 17, 2022, and tomorrow, January 18, 2022. So what does this full moon mean to you in the sign of Cancer? So let's just first talk about full moon energy really quick. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Hi, my name is Bianca, but most people know me as Miss J, and welcome to Wisdom and Light, where we do celebrity readings, monthly horoscopes, which are coming back to the channel, I promise, and of course, readings like this when I feel called to pull. And I feel that this is an important reading to do just to kind of jumpstart the year energetically. So when full moons normally happen, it's normally the time for releasing and letting go. And I feel that we talk about releasing and letting go so much because, guys, I got news for you. It is hard sometimes to release and to let go. And for as long as you live, you are going to be shedding, you are going to be growing, you are going to be evolving, and that's going to require you to let go. Now let's talk about the full moon in Cancer. We know that Cancer is a water sign, and Cancer is the sign of, Cancers hold a strength within themselves, but it's also about your feelings, emotions. It's about comfort. It's about standing up for yourself when it comes to your emotions and your feelings. And I feel that the full moon in Cancer is actually giving us this space and time to think about this, because I don't feel that we have had enough time to really ask ourselves, am I okay? Am I doing good? Am I happy? Is this resonating with me? Is this sitting with me? So it resonates with me right now to pull on Cancers because it's so important to do that right now. Now, granted, maybe sometimes we don't want to talk about our emotions, right? But during this full moon, you may feel a little bit emotional, or you may feel kind of tired because, again, this full moon is saying, are you prioritizing yourself? Are you doing for yourself? Are you taking care of yourself, right? And I feel like that's the message today. How are we prioritizing our comfort? Because right now we've been on the go, or we've been planning, we've been setting things up to make sure that we move, to make sure that we're on our best, or whatever that we're doing. And I love that because we're in Capricorn season, and Capricorn season is going to be ending in just a few days. But even then, once we get into Aquarius season, we're still under the energy of Saturn. So I ask you, being that you know the energy of Saturn is all about discipline sometimes, and structure and responsibility, have you been making space and time for yourself? Is the question. And I know I'm rambling. I haven't even pulled cards because I'm just sitting with you guys. Actually, today is my birthday. And I needed to just come on here and share my energy with you guys, and just share my love for tarot with you guys on this very special day for me. And the fact that my birthday falls on a full moon, it's very surreal, to say the least. So I want to pull some cards as I'm shuffling. But have you been prioritizing comfort for yourself? You receive, I am the weaver of my reality. I am the weaver of my reality. The truth is, and this is kind of hard to accept, but the truth is you actually have more control than you're giving yourself credit for. You have more control of this situation. So how are you going to utilize it for yourself, where you are showing up for you, you are taking care of you, and you are doing for you? And literally what I just said, I shed habits that hinder my truth. I release and I renew. And I was literally just saying, for the rest of your life, you're going to be shedding. You're going to be changing. You're going to be evolving. You are not going to be the same person that you were even last week, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. There will still be, of course, you're you. But as you get older, you're wiser. So you're just not going to be your younger self. You're going to be you, still fun, still amazing, still who you are. But there's going to be parts of yourself that's going to know better, that's going to know more. And I say that because it's so interesting how we were talking about shedding, and I shed habits that hinder my truth. I release and I renew. And Cancer is all about owning how you feel. This is how it makes me feel. This is what it means to me. This is what matters to me. And I'm going to prioritize love for myself. I'm going to prioritize X, Y, and Z. I'm going to go for that job. I'm going to, I'm going to take that nap. I'm going to eat the foods that I want to eat, or I'm going to start cooking my own meals. How are you showing up for yourself? This reading is going to be very sweet and straight to the point because I came on here because I feel that you guys are, some of you probably don't know how to utilize and work with this full moon energy. Like, we know the full moon is out. We're hearing so many different interpretations, but what am I supposed to do? Well, have you been prioritizing yourself? Have you been looking out for yourself? And if you haven't, what are some things that you can do that you know for a fact is going to be honoring you, is going to be honoring yourself? So if that means I'm going to turn off my phone after 8 o'clock or put it on airplane mode because I just don't want to be on social media, that is you giving back to yourself, ladies and gentlemen. If it means I'm going to no longer accept this because it's just hurting my feelings, that's perfectly fine too. And right then and there, those decisions that you make, you setting the intentions for yourself on what you're no longer going to accept and what you're going to bring in, that is you working with the full moon, and that's definitely you working with Cancer energy. So I love that for you guys. I love that the messages are coming through. The next message we receive is movement awakens my creative spirit. So this is a great time if you guys want to get into maybe some yoga, maybe some slow dancing is also a vibe here. Maybe some fast dancing is a vibe here. Taking a bike ride, walking your dog, that's a vibe here that's showing up. So I'm going to shuffle some more messages. What are some more messages that are coming in for the collective, for the Cancer full moon? And something made me come here on my solar return because I just feel like some of you guys are not looking out for yourself. You guys are not doing for yourself. And this is just that little step in the right direction, nudging you that you know what, you're important, and the things that speak to you, the things that you love or you matter, those things matter. And I feel that maybe you're going through life and you feel like it doesn't. You're going through life and you feel like it doesn't, nobody cares. And no, every month when the full moon comes out, that is God, in my opinion, showing that God cares about us needing that space and time to release. But do we utilize that time correctly? Some of us don't. And if anything, we think releasing is supposed to be easy when no, you cry. Some people throw up under full moon. Some people go to sleep during full moon. Some people don't even feel anything. But for all of the empaths out there, you're going to feel something. And this message here is saying it's important for you to prioritize yourself during this time. Okay? We have conclusions are within reach, the full moon eclipse. Now, it's not an eclipse, but I'm going to say if you haven't been receiving clarity on a situation, you are going to be receiving clarity during this full moon in Cancer. But not only that, we have to talk about some of the transits that are happening as well. We are in a Mercury retrograde as well. And I believe this Mercury retrograde is going to be ending around February 3rd. And then we have a Venus retrograde. And I think the Venus retrograde is ending this month. And the Venus retrograde is bringing back our past relationships, bringing back our past struggles, bringing back the things we needed to learn. See, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. If you're a Gemini, I feel that you're going to be receiving some messages in your love life. If you have Gemini placements, you could be receiving some messages. If you're not a Gemini at all, this message still applies for you as well. Okay? So there's a lot of retrogrades going on right now. And there's also this thing of like, is this relationship making me not honor and be good to myself? Is this nurturing me the way that I'm nurturing this relationship? So this is going to be that time where you journal this and you are honest with yourself tonight and tomorrow. So I'm going to say, to help you under this full moon tonight, tomorrow too as well, whenever you see this, and even if the full moon is not happening in Cancer when you see this, let's say you see this 2-3 weeks later, the message here still applies. The Cancer full moon is saying, have you been eating, drinking water, taking care of yourself, working out? Have you been showing up for you the way you show up for everyone else? Because Capricorn energy will make sure that you're showing up for your responsibilities and getting things done. But then you have the Cancer full moon, which is the mother. Capricorn is the father. Capricorn is the elder. Capricorn is like, he is in charge. And then you have Cancer, she's also in charge in her own right, where she rules emotions, where she rules, are you doing what is best for you on an emotional standpoint? And a lot of us, we say yes, but then, to be honest, it's a lie. For some of us, maybe we're not really being honest with ourselves. We have, what do you need to release? So your homework tonight, guys, and this is just what I'm going to leave you guys with. Your homework tonight is to ask yourself, have you been good to yourself? Have you been nice to yourself? Have you been kind to yourself? That's the first question. And if you haven't, write down why. Write down why you haven't been kind to yourself. Write down what's been making you feel this way. When you're done acknowledging this and writing this out, of course, be safe. You can rip it up or you can burn it. But if you burn it, please be safe. Do it over water. Make sure, be safe. Okay, please be safe. Burn it away. I love writing out what I'm letting go of and releasing it. I burn it. Love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. And I light a white candle and I keep it in prayer. So that's the first step. The second step is also asking yourself, right? The answers that you need. What are the answers that you're waiting for? What exactly is this that you're waiting for? Write it out. Is it saying, I'm waiting for this person to come back? I'm waiting for this job opportunity. I'm waiting to move. I'm waiting for this and that. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting to come towards you? So as you write all of this out, you are going to set the intention to bring that towards you. If it's good, if it serves you, if it's happy, if it resonates. So that's the second step. And the last part, which I think kind of piggybacks off of the first part, what do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? Which is speaking about burning the paper, writing out the petition. So I feel like this is the assignment, really. It's releasing, writing it out, burning it away, looking at how you can show up and take care of yourself. And then in the end, you're releasing, you're letting go, you're doing what needs to be done. Okay? The energy that you want is gaining momentum. So this is a clear sign that, wow, communication is key. Gemini is coming up. So I do feel like communication is going to be a theme for tonight and tomorrow. You may be speaking about your emotions, matters of love, matters of the heart. Some of you could even be dealing with past connections coming back with the Venus retrograde that's happening right now. Some of you could be even healing from those traumas that have happened in your love life that has not sat well with you. This full moon may bring out those emotions. And let's say you don't want to do any of the things that I'm suggesting. You don't have to do it. This is just, suggestions. Let's say you just want to just not deal with that right now. You don't want to deal with those emotions. Then make sure that you're resting. Make sure that under this full moon, you're surrendering to sleep and you give your worries and your cares to God. But if, let's say, you have to actively write something out and you have to actively do something, this would be a beautiful time for you to do it. So grab your Sharpie, grab your journal, grab your pen, grab your paper, write out what you need to release, write out what you haven't been doing in a sense of showing up for yourself. And then you do what you got to do to release it. Rip up the paper, burn the paper, and you just give it to God. And after that, reward yourself, because Cancers love a good treat. Reward yourself, take a nap, watch your favorite movie, eat your favorite foods, drink lots of water, because I feel like some of you have not been doing that. And that's the message. I know this was kind of like a jumble all over the place, but this is a timeless reading, and the energy, someone had to say this to you, and I hope that this spoke to you. I hope that this resonated. I'm doing this on my carpet floor right now. There's like a cute little rug, and I'm like, oh, let me just do it here. The sun is setting, and I'm just spending my birthday just pulling messages for you guys, and that's what I was receiving. I'm going to be doing exactly what the messages are telling you guys to do, because I'm a part of the collective. I'm definitely going to be doing that, but I'm happy to be sitting with you guys on my birthday. And I want you guys to know I love you so much. Thank you for all of the birthday wishes on Instagram. I'm still very overwhelmed. And, thank you guys so much. And I love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, Mama. No, gotta finish. Thank you, Mama. That was my little baby cat. All right, sweeties. I love you guys so much. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.